What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. If you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, Knicks fans, relax. One game, okay? We look pretty good. We look pretty damn good, if you ask me. First game, okay, we lose to the Spurs. We had opportunities to win this game. That third quarter was great. I gotta mention this, man. RJ Barrett, he's rookie of the year this year. There's really no discussion. There's no discussion. Don't hit me about Zion Williamson. Are we sure that Zion Williamson's gonna even play this season? I might make a video separate just about that. But nobody's messing with RJ Barrett in this draft class. Let's keep it a buck. PJ Washington is looking good out there in Charlotte. And I meant to make a NBA all-season video about PJ Washington because he was one of my sleepers to make a huge impact this year, but I was just in my entire NFL mode. But, overall, man, RJ Barrett is a full stud. I mean, when he put up 22 points, I mean, just look at the game. Just watching him play, I mean, it just felt like it was natural to him, man. Just the plays he was making in transition. This guy has great court vision, man. He made some really good passes off the court. It's a few rookie mistakes when it came to turnovers, a few travels, just the rookie stuff. But overall, this guy's a full truth, man. Julius Randle, what did I tell you? This guy's a full stud. Do you see it? I'm going to have to call him Zebo 2.0 because this guy, he's a bully down low. I mean, all the and ones. How he reads, he just plays hard, man. He just does. He can finish through contact. He balled out. The injury in the last, in the fourth quarter, that kind of scared me a bit. I think it was just cramps. He got on the floor a few minutes later. So hopefully everything is alright. Marcus Morris is a full bucket. Marcus Morris is a full bucket, man. I mean, we put out, you had like 26 points. I mean, shot 9 for 18. And, he took a few, head scratching shots, but overall, he played really well. I gotta speak about this point guard situation. Listen, I don't know what to say, man. Look, I'm a Dennis Smith guy. I know there's a lot of Knicks fans who are not Dennis Smith fans, not DSJ fans. But listen, I've been a Dennis Smith fan since he's came to the NBA. I think he coming into the league, he has superstar potential. Hell, I still think he does. But we gotta figure something out because last night wasn't good for him. He came in, got 2 quick buckets at the rim, and everything was looking good until he had to play defense. And oh my goodness, yo! I mean, I don't know what was up. I mean, just missing assignments. I mean, DeJounte Murray, man, he's a beast, but he was just taking DSJ lunch money, man. I mean, DSJ was just getting countered on every single move, man. It's like he couldn't stay in front of Murray, man. So, due to him not playing any defense and taking a few head-scratching shots, he had to get up out of here, at least for that game. I'm not saying trade him. I'm not going to go that far because when you have superstar potential, it's hard to trade somebody. But my thing is, okay, we have talent, okay? No point guard started today. Frank Ntilikina, Alfred Payton, DSJ, none of them started. Alonzo Trier actually started, which was interesting. So, I'm not sure how long that's going to happen. I mean, he played all right. It just felt like the fit wasn't there, right? Because to be honest with you, Alonzo Trier, his attributes, his style of play is really similar to RJ Barrett, if you ask me, just a little bit shorter. So I'm not sure how that's really going to work. Alfred Payton looked good. I mean, out of all the point guards and guards from last night, he definitely had the best game. I'm pretty sure they're going to have him in the starting lineup next game against the Brooklyn Nets. Listen, this guy Alfred Payton was playing lockdown defense, man. Lockdown defense. I really like the defense, his court vision. He just seems like the best for a general. And I'm gonna be real. I think overall as a player, I think Dennis Smith's ceiling is a lot higher, and he might even be the more skilled player at this moment. But just the fit with RJ Barrett, because look, I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of people try to list RJ Barrett as a small forward. He's a shooting guard. Okay, he's a shooting guard, combo guard, all of that. I think Elfrid Payton is the best fit. I know he's not the best shooter, but who cares? I mean, this guy plays defense. Frank Ntilikina, we know that he has a high ceiling, especially on that defensive side. He sat out for the entire first half, got some running in the third quarter, and had a few quick turnovers. Fizdale took him out. You know, it just felt like, you know, he just didn't have the best of his game. I mean, but I like Frank Ntilikina's effort. But I mean, you can tell that Fizdale, he has a short leash when it comes to this point guard play. He really does. But overall, I think Elfrid Payton had the best showing when it comes to the point guard situation. You can tell that we missed Money Mitch. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge, I mean, he was just getting easy buckets down low. He was really taking Bobby Portis to score, man. He really was. And you know, Bobby Portis, I mean, look, man, LaMarcus Aldridge is an all-star for a reason. I mean, he's been one of the most underrated big men for the past decade. I mean, for real. This guy's put out 22 and 10 for his entire career and hasn't got any credit. But he's a stud, okay? So, Bobby Portis, he got taken by LaMarcus Aldridge, right? You know, Bobby Portis has never been known as a defender anyway. And I believe he's going to probably be back on the bench once Money Mitch is back, because we all think the lineup is going to be Elfrid Payton at the 1, RJ Barrett at the 2, Marcus Morris at the 3, Julius Randle at the 4, Money Mitch at the 5, have Bobby Portis, Dennis Smith, Kevin Knox, have them come off the bench as the primary scorers. And, you know, we can keep things flowing. But overall, I like what I saw. You know, it's just the Spurs are good, man. The Spurs are good. They're going to most likely be a playoff team this year, right? You know, DeRozan he didn't start off really that well. Matter of fact, he didn't have his first field goal. He didn't have his first bucket into the third quarter. But he started heating up in the fourth quarter, started hitting clutch shots, started getting to the free throw line, a few iffy, few ticky-tacky calls. Man, they called a few fouls, especially there was one on Elfrid Payton that was like, man, it feels like the refs just want the Spurs to be in the bonus. But listen, overall, I like what I saw. There's a lot more positives than there were mistakes. Listen, Brian Forbes, he didn't want to miss. I mean, this guy was looking like Steph Curry, man, the way how he was pulling them from deep, man. God didn't want to miss. Dejounte Murray, I don't know if I said it enough, but Dejounte Murray, he's the truth, right? Like I said, he took Dennis Smith to score, man. He really did. And that's something that we're going to be looking out for. But overall, I like what I saw, right? RJ Barrett, he's a savior, man. We got to speak about this, man. Is North Carolina, there has to be some type of connection from North Carolina to New York. I mean, I got to be real. North Carolina is really helping out the Big Apple right now. You got Danny Dimes up in there as a future of the Giants. And RJ Barrett is the savior for New York, man. RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Marcus Morris, and the crew, they're here to turn things around, man. And I know a lot of people are saying Fizdale, they want him out of there and this and that and the third. Man, listen, Fizdale, this is different swagger about him. Even most of the game, that third quarter was spectacular, man. Kevin Knox came in, hit a few jump shots. Kevin Knox looked really good this game. A few iffy plays from him. You gotta remember, he's still 20 years old, still young. So overall, those mistakes are still gonna be there. But Kevin Knox, man, he really did show up. I liked his game in transition. Got called for offensive foul one play, but then another play, he was aggressive, right? He was really aggressive this game. That's something that you like to see from Kevin Knox. And, right now he's on the bench role because, right now Marcus Morris is definitely the starter, but Kevin Knox is looking good. So hopefully he can, earn more minutes throughout the year. But overall, I like what I saw, man. I'm not down at all. We went into San Antonio, a playoff team in the West. It's a team coached by Greg Popovich. And we look good, okay? We look good. It's just fourth quarter, Julius Randle gets hurt. A few bad shots, too many three-pointers. That's one thing I will say. I think we start off really well with our shot selection, but around that fourth quarter, I mean, we took some really bad shots. But overall, what you got to take away from it is R.J. Barrett. He's the future. He's going to be the Rookie of the Year this year. Julius Randle is a stud, just how we said he was going to be. Marcus Morris had a good game, you know. But overall, we got to find, with that point guard position is the biggest question. It really is. You know, it's going to be interesting how that plays out. I'm just expecting Elfrid Payton to be the starter for at least now, since he had the best game. I mean, Alonzo Trier looked like he didn't fit with the starting lineup. I mean, listen, man, ISO Zoe, he has a lot of skill. He has a good skill set, right? Especially when he's scoring. I mean, his name is ISO Zoe for a reason. This guy's a scorer. But I think we could use a little bit of that in the, on the bench, and have Elfrid Payton have some defense in the starting lineup. Because, I mean, you got, right now at the moment, Bobby Portis is a starter since Money Mitch is injured. And I'm not sure how much longer Money Mitch is going to be injured, especially with it being an ankle injury. So, I mean, overall, we'll see how that plays out. But I think we need more defense. And I think Payton will definitely bring that. But overall, my takeaway from it is play a tough team, show a lot of effort, show a lot of grit. And we're looking good. We're looking really good. So we'll see what R.J. Barrett, if he can build on top of this. I think, like I said, man, I loved R.J. Barrett coming out the draft. And I'm gonna be real, Zion Williamson, we all wanted him. I mean, there was a lot of talk. We were upset when we didn't get him, but let's be real. Zion's already dealing with injuries. He is. Knee injuries, by the way. No upper body injuries and like that. Knee injuries. R.J. Barrett comes out, balls out, has 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, looking good. Right? So, I mean, we might have the best player in the draft. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how the media talks about that one. But up next, we take on the Nets. I really want to win this game, man. Listen, Kyrie balled out, had 50 points, but I just want to beat the Nets. I can't lose to the Nets, man. We just can't. Not with all the mess they speak about. But I might do a preview about that game. But overall, man, great win. Great game. Great win by the Spurs. They played good. And we just got built on top of this, man. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the phenomenal one, and I'm out. Deuces.